This is Kevin Jefferson, the DC Foot Doctor, coming to you with episode 7 of From the DMs. This is where I answer foot questions from my followers in the DMs or the direct messages of my social media platforms. This guy reached out to me from India about a chronic peeling skin condition on the bottom of his feet. Check this out. This guy reached out to me through the direct messages on Instagram. He's been dealing with this very frustrating problem for a long time. Here's the message he sent me. I don't know what marriage has to do with this issue. Perhaps something has been lost in translation, but he's in a lot of pain and he's very upset and he needs some help with this peeling skin problem. He has been seeing a doctor for this problem for 9 months, but has had no improvement. He desperately needs some help here. Here's the video he sent me. You can see that there's peeling of the skin from the tips of the toes all the way down to the heel. Not so much, though, on his right foot. The process of the peeling of the outer layer of skin, or the epidermis, is called desquamation. Now, desquamation happens naturally because skin cells last anywhere between 2 and 4 weeks. So we're naturally shedding our outer layer of skin. Most of the time we don't see it because it occurs on a microscopic level. Where does all this dead skin that we shed go? It appears as dust in our homes and our carpets, things like that. You may even see it in your socks sometime, depending on how large the particles are. But most of the time, the desquamation, the natural desquamation that occurs, we don't notice it, we don't see it. There are conditions that cause the process of desquamation to occur much more rapidly and on a larger scale, like on our friend here. Infections such as athlete's foot caused by fungus, molds, and yeast, and dermatitis caused by bacteria are common issues. Inflammatory conditions such as eczema and allergic reactions. Autoimmune diseases such as psoriasis and lupus. Mechanical issues that increase friction. I see this a lot in folks wearing poor footwear and from not wearing socks. Thermal injuries such as sunburn and frostbite. Chemical burns, such as with bleach and the active ingredient in a lot of corn and callus removers, salicylic acid. And as well, systemic conditions that we see very often, diabetic neuropathy. As with any other medical condition or any other medical problem or medical mystery, obtaining a thorough medical history from the patient is very important in helping the doctor figure out the diagnosis. In this case, how long has it been going on? Have you ever had this problem before? How does it feel? Is it itching? Is it burning? What kind of pain are you experiencing? Do you have this problem anywhere else in the body, especially the palms of the hands? Is there anyone else in your family has experienced this issue? Have you traveled recently? What type of shoes do you wear? What activities do you participate in? Have you tried any new socks, new shoes, any new washing detergent? Most importantly, what pre-existing medical conditions does this guy have? Does he have diabetes? Does he have eczema? Does he have psoriasis? Has he been diagnosed with any other disease states that might be pertinent? Sometimes these things are overlooked when trying to figure out what's going on with the feet. So getting back to our friend here, there are several things I need to know. First of all, he's been dealing with this for 9 months. It's a mighty long time to be suffering with this. What diagnosis has the doctor that he's been dealing with given him? And has that diagnosis changed over the past 9 months? what medications have been tried and failed, and how long did you use each medication before it was decided that that medication was not working. Which foot started first? Did they start at the same time? Or did one foot start and then the other one started? Because we noted that there is a difference in the pattern between the left foot and the right foot, and the amount of involvement in the left foot being more than the right foot. One of the things I look at when I try to figure out these skin problems is the pattern of the skin peeling or the desquamation. If we notice looking at the left foot, there is skin peeling from the tip of the toe down to the heel. However, there is no skin peeling or very little skin peeling in the ball of the foot and the bottom of the heel. These are typically high pressure areas when we walk, run, and involve ourselves in physical activity. So seeing no desquamation in these areas leads me to believe that there's not much of a mechanical trauma process here with this gentleman. So now we would need to figure out the other issues that may be causing it. One of the things I like to do in my lab to help try to solve these issues is to do skin scrapings. We scrape loose skin and send it to the lab in a small vial, and the lab looks at it under a microscope looking for the presence of fungus, molds, yeast, or any other organisms that could be contributing to the problem. If there are no microorganisms, then we know it's not an infectious process, and we can rule that out and move on to other things. So there you have it, my friend. I hope you can take this information and have a better, more informed conversation with your doctor to get to the bottom of this problem. And for anyone else out there, if you're dealing with a similar issue, stop going to the store and buying cream after cream, ointment after ointment, trying to figure out what's going on. Or you've gone to doctor after doctor after doctor, used prescription after prescription, and nothing's getting better. Find a podiatrist who will do the proper testing of the skin, send out skin scrapings to find out what's going on so that the proper treatment will be started. You can get rid of this problem. These issues don't go away quickly. Don't look for the magic bullet. Find the right medication, find the right treatment so you will get these issues solved. Again, if you have any questions about your foot issues or someone you know who has a foot issue, hit me in my direct messages, slide into my DMs. I'm on all my social media platforms at DC Foot Doctor. But most importantly, take care of your feet.